na any damage about one of the important organs. Inti musha mama enim pa mutumu say mama enyo ono a nim nya ho mama nantia yefu nso adua. Inti no these are the signs that some of us are seeing it. And we are praying say whatever it is no nyame enko dem wa. Bibia bukonfo aye no nanado aye oyayama oni bibia ye wo. Owie bukom super to obo na tamus ball. Na nanado ye number 6. O dey say o chia de kakra no ko just sa chale uba nanado ni ti o de beji ni ama bukom sprint ni nanado kokun boxing nanado no e boxer before ana ni papa kontra nima ana nima suban ni nanado nima nsemoni ni nanado aye bida
samna Morris Ampaw ebe kan ye no sofkum chacha memese eye nkwase akeka anyansa ba kukure enim we no eye UK never can say you totally bad dash. Morris Ampaw. Na kokan say o mampani mahama awensa trope. Na warensa ma wo ba na fu achia. Na kika sa de we ya. Sofkum chacha me se me ka to say wajimi unim nyansa. Yes, Morris Ampaw wajimi. Oh sir. Yeah, wajimi masawe. Me ba ko how de kasa. Me ba. Morris Ampaw wajimi to the no nonsense wo kromwa. Jimmy and the dosso dodo. The prophet we are suffering. Jabi, and professor be from Massa. We are suffering. What was some Morris Ampaw? What was some Wakodi assembly? At the assembly, a cheer the bim. I'm a year in interview. I want to say, what did be mother? Quasiaki can qua. Quasiaki can Jimmy. Now, there be a cassa. Or join over yes to see a yame manaben. So when Yamma won't cassa at the same me. Can Jimmy ever more? Once I want casa or casa, I just say, or process and a cuckoo chacha and papa, quasi ampany. What do Sababu or Sir will be reading my captain job? Now, fair Nabecabako. Me was what they made a cockwater, on farming cockwater. Lawyer, what Jimmy? I wouldn't Nyansa or Ghana, any more Ampaw. Now, so be what then some comma Morris Ampaw be our quasia. I do be a wajimi or a quasia, and what then some comma Morris Ampaw. Missy, when you must say, Massa, only one some would be. What there was some man who will lose, only one some would be. Only chambers who, or the papa and first say, Wontumi, only some Massa, only the Chama Wontumi. Or one lawyers, I can see, I will cook them, I can see. What's that, Morris Ampaw there? On the night social media, any TV lawyer, and what so, and what that's why I know what post one muchacha and papa pambo Jojo Mahama only chambers who Morris Ampaw. Bisa any chambers when. Messi woni chambers. What I said, woni chambers. If you won't see me, on see fear. That be if you said you are born a brown baby before. Massa, on see fear. Okay. What's that? What Jimmy? Eating quasi a jumano. All the asumano. And yes, 1 year.
Jaja, oye quasi also for papa. We Jimmy papa. My name is Jimmy sir. Come Jaja. We Jimmy for papa. Oh yes, and now they nyame dey be shocker because the juma na oye no wonu say nyame juma na oye wo. Sorry, social media na ko try ko di lamp atem. O dey to bo ma police for MPP police for be show pa wa so dey mo. MPP police for member mo be che wa so dey mo. O dey sorry na didi ba o be atem. Jimmy so for. Also for what the comedian. Jimmy star. O dey me hwe so nyame juma. Na Jimmy star. O dey say, "Amwa what it me uswa kra me do fa quarter be ko de negu wo me do fa quarter be gunu wo sika ni asa wo ni kapre no wo betumi dina quarter no as yasofo o say oya sorry wo Yesu Kristo wo sorry kra say egu wo sorry no o sorry no so egu for do ni nyansa ko chacha me nim say wo jimi sakra o ko chacha me nim say wo jimi kra sa na wo de tobo tobo why Obe who court papers is here. Oh, tobo
me hwe sa chema Wontumi ni program awo ye minim so no ani TV station so no kwatena yo na wo ye sa interview na
okay
Mr. say me whether me you suma papa no minim say ni sika na born damu I don't know okasa by heart okasa sa no wakodwene ondwene asa no wakasa so
I don't know why no
chema Wontumi na okoka say first time and then the first time I wodi mama na temu ni o wodi na tempen wodi omwade wose mama na nim se baifuo na nim se baifuo se wo hwe na nim ni se ya na wo hwe na nim na aye se what do you mean una wo no ekanye politics na aye fua wo be hu mama we hye no one on one adidi na tem ana
jabi obefere no kra
obefere no the profession chill more akosku ne makra chill who are you we do sika bon ho asafo hene ekeka wo so na udi nkrofo atem edi ematem wasanya kokudura sa betra se ka se mahama wa ware maame na sie dam ana ye dam kasa eti mahama no ope emma be no pa wonya obaba wa be no pa wonya a kasa ba kwa ware maame odi sie ayedan dieti no odi se wo chairman tin wo odi sie ana se o man tin wo odi sie and afresh wanya as fatty why not na what do you mean by that ade tribalism no
baba we not na kwaso yenipa
ade tribalism munipa no Mr. Toilet amode na eba no ono no ya de ni ofiri
Mr. Toilet here why
Mr. Toilet woni Mr. Do obesisi toilet amaye ni ejaja ya nine by heart mudi na chi no ofiri he enya enough wadi na tamba ko this is the second time na me man warning so o said di ma me we ya for the third time a man nyina wo Ghana ha be so de tia no because a man nyina je ma me na tum enka me person ko me bisa se ko no a e ko de court
ono
na wasika o timi ko court wo e fa lawyers akase atwa mo kama mo di obi tum sabi obi ko ka se o te tatwe Ofa di pana kokot.
Ayo de lekoy.
Ghana ha no kwa neta. Obi biata. Eso bia ne tanyu so. Obi ta bu, obi ta free, obi ta obi ta ha se ya be gane free. Na wo dia ya tretwe a. Wo de kokot because of so wo ska. Eto obi ka cho so ya baifu a. Ebe wo de. Ebe de ndana. O hweye pa ne kasa ne sika na wonya na nya Ghana fo nyina na di ni sika anya Ghana fo nyina na hwe wo mo
so bia so wa haye
anya MPP fo de yire no anya o ma fe ane maame no ane mama Jane ya professor papa bia e be ya vice e wo Ghana ha anya na fe ne yire mienu nya wo ma fe no o kasa won dwene ho ya dwene kasa ho asa ne abeka ya ko kasa ne akodwene ho always with TV so say wo bia station say so what enti dia wona hwa Ghana fo nyina na ya na odi god aba bekire ya na odi god aba bekire u god na etonipa
dabi
etonipa ana wona hwa yen eya me ya papa ya me ya shime
obra o kasa
esa kama me so na odi no court na ma botwi di na chi e ma botwi
so court sisi ya ma nyina be di na chi
ya be di na chi ma bo so di na chi ya be di na chi adai
enye manku ne be mo makowu
sha
emema nyina
o sa be di na tambio no hwa de
hwe
o sa me di na tambio so ya bema person so wo sika wona control Ghana ha nyina wona ma okita nkwa ena o chichama yen ena ya dasori a o sa me di ma me na tambio for the third time wo to ho afeche wo kura na kasa wo person no wo ho be na efe
ere hwan no
ho be chama untri no ho be na efe
ne ho nyefe
na wa ka se
no
be wakoto ma me no no be na efe wakoto ma me no na ni me mienu no mo chama me na
ojuju bisa
wo mo chama me no kaba say na wrong.
Now, I live in a country where people can watch thieves steal without saying a word. And yet when thieves are being counted, those who sat back and watched thieves steal are not counted. Write it down. The Akan people have a proverb that I like so much. You see, opinion to fee now or share ama nkwala awi nonka ye kind nonka wifo ye kind no count. True? Look at Alan Kyerematen. Is it serious? You sat down and watched an old man older than you run this country into the ruins, desecrated this beautiful country, and destroyed the very foundations of this country like the Jericho walls coming down. Without saying a word, you say you have never been part of corruption and you'll never be corrupt. This Alan Kyerematen guy is not serious. My brother, Alan Kyerematen went for the primaries of the NPP. Heavily disappointed. I drew me so. Now, so he decided to walk out of pain. Walked out and left his party. Remember when he was resigning his position to do the primaries? What did he tell us? Oh, I am resigning not because the Nana Akufo-Addo is corrupt or anything bad with his government. I am only resigning because I want to take part in the primaries. After he lost the primaries, he's now on a spree telling people how corrupt this government has been. Such a dirty hypocrite. I don't like people like Alan Kyerematen. They are hypocritical parasites. They don't deserve an iota of respect from any Ghanaian. They are cheap hypocrites. Nobody who has ever served the Nana Akufo-Addo government is fit and qualified enough to come for the mandate of the people in any sphere of politics. You all sat down and watched this dirty government sink this nation into the doldrums. All of a sudden, you are, latter-day saints and prophets. Look at Alan Kyerematen. For so many years, you sat down and watched Nana Akufo-Addo ruin this nation. He was even proud to tell us that he was the one who told Akufo-Addo and insisted that we went to the IMF. Look at him. He's so happy telling us that he was the brain behind taking Ghana to the IMF. Today, he's telling us it's never been corrupt. When you were under Nana Akufo-Addo, enjoying all the goodies, running left, right, and center, everything was cooked and curried, right? You didn't give a rat's backside to whatever was happening to this country. Because of your personal vendetta, personal whims and caprices, you ran out of the party like a hounded dog. My brother, my sister, all of a sudden, he is telling us that he has never been corrupt and he will never be corrupt. My brother, the problem, I said this somewhere and I'm repeating it. The problem with our nation is not about those who humiliated us and hold us up, and the word is HOLED. Hold us up, in other words, put us in the hole. It's about those who stood by and could have saved us, but decided to watch unperturbed the humiliation and the holding up of our people. My brother, my sister, Alan Kyerematen, for me, is a joker. A hypocrite for that matter.
Bawumia does not talk about the economy again because Bawumia or imposter on Kanukre or Azani in 2015-16 Ghana 4 were made to believe say because Mahamudu Bawumia somebody who used to work at the Bank of Ghana, I also economist no automatically ne yirena ne hontumago sa bolega confirm Samira Bawumia too is an economist. So we were made to believe say even Krana Bawumia economist no Samira Bawumia krampo kasa ebetuma sa economy ono Samira eko game pano wankwa class dawo Y5 no dituatua eno kwaji certificate in 2015 no. This is what we were listening to. This is what the media were giving us to listen. Say, wenti ena Bawumia ene ne yiri betuma hwe Ghana so.
Opese onoso ni nim dia nyankopon dia mano onoso na kuma pa owo magana fo no. He'll bring it to bear. We are vice president. You head the economic management committee of the country. Into economic policies now will be driven by you, and I say you will be directed by you. Into I know say he's competent in that area. He's got the focus. He's got the mindset. He's got the experience in macroeconomics, and even as a general academician oni mejuma ejuma ne ye ena ono so ewo adwempa ne akomapa eni nyansa odi be piano na do danko Akufo-Addo ama omo presidency na are successful. Ghana can do so much better, but we need deliberate policies to spearhead this. We're going to work together with private individuals. And the duties, it's outrageous.
Kwasi asamo sao In 2015, Samira Neti Radio so Ekache Ghana for say when you're the vice president, you chair the economic management team. Samira ultimate throw essay on one who. This is the share so the two about Edin Kofu about power. Samira was telling us about how to run an economy. Samira was talking about dropping taxes at the port. Samira was telling us about duties no outrageous. Samira Baumia no nye dwuma bia da e wona bra bom. Samira had not sat in any office to work for them to pay her a dime a month. No nye bi da. But na yene asante for radio for tam Samira betena TV so. Abetena radio so say catch the Ghana for so woni economy ni change on Mahama. Samira o. Sometimes Samira nye national services wona bra bom da o. Ye onko ye dwuma me ntua ne ka bosome da o. Say 30 days ejuma waye ni legitimately usikani na onye bi da ebesi ne. Samira na onfa nkatie ngu 10,000 ton da o. Onim se ne nkatie efri sirem eftena ka mu ebedu kajetia ema nkofo kotu ebeton etwetwa de konkoko onti asie o. Enso na Kelvin FM me say ade afra tunkusa na onkofa bi da. Baomia na ebe vice president o. Enso Baomia second wife no ono na o decide amaye senia ewo se ye to aba efri se ono no enim economics chen Baomia. Some kwasi asem we. See the nonsense we have allowed these ignorant fools. Kwasi adio mai no kuruma bedru hande. Samira ti Kelvin FM 2016 Ekache Ghana for say Mahama ntimi nye adwuma no ena ne kuru Baomia no na entafo nkwara so tente enam kejetia store we neba kumpo amfa se eyomodia. Na akwa we abu maya fi tantan bi nenam Ghana. Ne life is all about makeup. There's no substance in this thing. And these are the people I hanging your hopes waboso. Weighing in sanka ne nanka. Ultimately mejira wenim since so see so ejuma or ye me tua ne ka in a month. Ultimately kebin chiro. When they decide ya maye. Emma sa John Fowe. Eda on nam Ghana ke kan kwasi asem say or ye Baomia yire e kasapa. Very hypocritical. Tribalistic. Sa kwa we. Na no ho rough debia na no nsuo. Or ye one tribal bigot. This is the man. John Germany Mahama and the NDC statisi omusi e-block. Ewa Ghana. Okasa e-blocks this is wurem. Papa pinto to Jimmy we. Debi am catch me see. Enyo bi o wadwini bia nanim nyanso. I know sometimes of also where did penyina we Jimmy ye di natam. Pinto to Jimmy foi. Free SHS no mko no phone Enya Mahama school na sin wurem na no mko free SHS wo. Unnim nyansa. You say you the reason. Yeah, debi am all reason te din of watemo. Ye ne metna enka obi anim abra ye ni reason. Mr. Ade, we onya professor okọ Zimbabwe conference bi no okoye. And na omudidi nkomo an say, hey, what the outside back conference and say, hey, the professor and one no oba Ghana so professor obwa. He does not have any certification. I am a professor. He's a liar. Me, I don't call him professor. I call him Mr. Ade. This man is a fake professor. This was the man who was attacking Professor Nano Pokwajiman. And then the school ni gu. Sa school na oti no school ni gu. Why the name say okra? Kan kwasi asem. Anything and the okasa bebre because the school ni gu. This man, he took appointment from Ekufuado to be at GRA 2020 before elections. A year cocaine about 20 kilograms, 200 kilos, and a $200,000. Hey, right, yediba GRA. Yebusali say, well, almost see Ira, I'm paying you so you pay we so enchebi obewu. We enchebia. Almost start kasa bodam musana. Enchebi obewu. Me catch them say, omo mudi mwenimune. Oma cross 70, 80, near I don't know. Omundi more than 10 years. Omunyina bewu. Oh. Mudi amobeka say, me catch of debia say, in natural order no. Akwara any penyini be weja akwara. It do sometimes so akwara wuja penyini. The probability of these people, 90% of them dying before mo amodi 18, mo be 25 no. It is huge. We enche bi obewu. So we 70. Dia kan nyina debia every day bi obetumewu. Me di 70 71 metumewu, 72 metumewu. Inti we no oya candidate for death. Inti onye nipa extraordinary bia we mu na edia bedru bebia yeduru hwekufuado. Free power acha 6.5 years panyan obewu. Because at the end of the day eye krono ni nyoma obebo ato eka obebo ato ye ne ebetua o ekufuado ontua bi kenoforiata free power acha 7 years obewu. I am telling you omo abewu because they cannot live. Eye power na sustain omo. It is power which is sustaining them. The moment they step out of power they will die. We are kromfo, we are trufo, we are Christian na pepeni a onka na usuro wuo. A war should be a blessing. So with this 70 and over, they will die. eche we kromfo eche wo Kristo ni uni bebi awukọ se wu na uni bebi awukọ a se wo ye pepe ni na wu na uni bebi awukọ a why should you be scared when they tell you will die? These people will die. And this baba power eno munyansaba the moment MPP baba power no matter na ejimi for 7 years. This man is technically older than Ghana. Yes, we are 60 something. This man is over 60. For 7 years, this man did not find a reasoner, and I say the why we should force people to declare their assets. Suddenly, when we say kofo we sika we nya bi endino, or say and enforce your no declare our asset. Ni school na say gu. You see, these are the hypocrites in our system. And when we say the basis in the basis in the say no MPP for we sika dodo. Now listen to this agove. Kasa na no tosio se bola bed.
Then, and this is what Akufo-Addo must be thinking about, and if he knows about it, must be ashamed of. That now his people demand from you a certain amount before you be considered for the job. Why? Because then when they get it, whether the government pays you or not, they have gotten their money. As if people are in a hurry to loot the country before the end of Akufo-Addo's term.
He acknowledged the possibility of a rebound, but also warned that the journey would be challenging.
One of the greatest disappointments of Akufo-Addo's regime is that, honestly, he raised the hope of Ghanaians. Ghanaians expected that we had gotten the leader with a vision, with the charisma, with the determination. And it seems if he doesn't redeem himself in the next 14 months, he will go down in history of one of the most disappointing leaders. And what the corruption, the arrogance, the thing that there is, Ghana is for them, and that, without them, Ghana would not be there. Even some of them thinking that they should tell us who should be our next president. God forbid.
The nonsense of it. I said nabo ashim. I said nabo sansum. He nimu futuro. The nimu yina why I said nabo sansum. And they go for the things they offer and God forbid. Uhinim forbid. You are talking about people taking over. Ultimately, and some people are telling us, come to action. Someone Jimmy. You are saying, say, Ghanaians thought we have gotten the leader, a visionary. The question here is, today compare Akufo-Addo to who was there before Akufo-Addo came. You need to do that before you listen to you as an intelligent, reasonable old man. You are speaking like you are mad. If Akufo-Addo has performed abysmally, compare it to the government before. Take it sector by sector. Then you can say, you thought you have gotten a visionary. The one who was there before Akufo-Addo is the visionary. Akufo-Addo is a fool. So still, there's no comparison here. Akufo-Addo does not come close to comparison when it comes to John Mahama. He has not gotten there yet. Until you cannot still sit there and say, Naya Jin said, we have gotten a visionary. Akufo-Addo is never smarter than John Mahama. Never. Kwame Sefa or say, National Cathedral won't be successful. Let's move on. So I'm for Kwame Sefa and there. Oti National Petroleum Authority so Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo de nakoto NPA so or a board member omye meeting bia onje less than $5,000 Ghana dollars. $5,000 no odeba a year and the Ghana dollar more a year 12 na a year almost 600 million. Titisika na 6 billion. They be on meeting bia onje less than 6 billion. Ewo NPA board so. Or a journalist though. Kwasi ampen you catch mo say NPP for time na NDC what power no or say NDC for akrom for you make sure say mrana yedwuma and Akufo-Addo has gone out there to destroy a government and also the taxpayers property. Last me read it them nyoma omobesi cathedral omubutugu ye JJ for dying companies omubugu ye ba betua their compensation ama companies nende Kwame Sefa kan otena radio so saa bedu nda na adwen so nde onimnyansa no kreba sibia tie no beka no pepepe Kwame Sefa kan ka kire se upon a car Akufo-Addo adwiregu wo ene aban sika wafa over $500 million no osemo menja manenka we anka Iran or wa anka de ahomaje kire no kon atwemu kun ato atwene. I'm telling you, Iran or wa anka hange no I say $500 million Ghana sika ye tax sika ekufuado ewia e de akotua me na ye hu block back no kwa me se fa kan do ka che Ghana for say oh we de mama ye nyina ye ndoge na ye nko enim me say anko Oirana anke de ahoma sori ha ebunukom. I'm telling you anka Oirana anka makola anko sensen ho anka Iran makola anka asan no kwase asem we nipa atiti ni mowrem etua toa amfie nson maji $500 million. I said so ko si cathedral Ghana for na omote Ghana na obianka so pe cathedral no afa imredu se e wo se amanfo ebe yinsama no a wo se oyenja amanenka me se we anka Vietnam a anka abana hem wo wiem na ye twa na sirem we mom ye hwifo. They have played with your minds. Omo de madwene diagra bedru ne. Oh, and the omo kire omo colors. Cause afo nyina atwa ma NDC aba power. Na afei Mahama enim ye hare ne ndi na tem. All right, Mr. S. Kweku Bako away. Where's Kweku Bako? Kweku Bako, the journalism, the career in journalism was about JJ Rawlings. Oh, I'm going to go to Switzerland. I'm going to go check. JJ Rawlings has money there. I'm going to Kweku Bako. Uncle Scoop Papa Biao. Kweku Bako, Oko GIJ. Certificate or a fake. Kweku Bako need any certification qualification to be a journalist. Kweku Bako basically became a journalist because of his hatred for JJ Rawlings. And Antina Obiwa Ofra or say JJ Rawlings' biggest mistake on earth was to leave Kweku Bako alive. Because it was Kweku Bako who poisoned Ghanaians about JJ Rawlings. It was Kweku Bako who deliberately decided whatever JJ Rawlings does positive, he would turn it into negative. Kweku Bako's life was about making Rawlings an enemy of the people. And he succeeded in doing that. Kweku Bako and his likes, they created an enemy people did not even know. At a point, people hated JJ Rawlings for no reason. You ask JJ Rawlings, Utubusobi, I don't know Rawlings herself. Oh, Rawlings them and Penna self. I didn't send your Rawlings and Kwana Yuku Ghana. How many coups never and Sana Rawlings Beku? So many coups by and Sana Rawlings Beku. Da Ben Amotes Obia Buzia Ding, Kotoka Ding, Semetan Kotoka. Nyoma Esi Kotoka Buzia Abresono, worse than Rawlings time. But these people created an enemy you did not even know. Inti majority of the people in Ghana no they didn't like JJ Rawlings because Kweku Bako cretino edema say way or a demon. So Kweku Bako's life is all about pettiness, envy, anger, and another journalism. No, it wasn't journalism of facts. No, Kweku Bako's journalism was about destroy JJ Rawlings. Kweku Bako was like, I don't like JJ Rawlings because he did something to my father. But ever since Ghana is about 66 or 65 or 66, I don't know. Nobody in Ghana has been able to walk to the mic to say, I was there. JJ Rawlings pulled a gun and shot my father. Nobody. J.A. Kofoba, he wanted to hang JJ Rawlings or Awuni. So the strategy Kofo Ediba and say they should open something called reconciliation. Send a bay, Benyan ni pebi manabetina TV. So I can say, Nami Jina Hona JJ Rawlings chi tuo and obo me of a trim into Yankoku JJ Kofo ni pabonini into me and see. Nobody was able to walk to say, I was 7 years. JJ Bass Antimemu, Oba Komemu, Oba Cape Coast, Oba Volta region, and Obo Mema Amitu. Nobody was able to say to date. Kofo Namgana, Adrian Boninti, and Editi Krumha. Messidian, Adrian Bonia Kofo Bedi president, revenge. They wanted to eliminate JJ Rawlings. That was the idea of Kofo. And JJ Rawlings never liked J Kofo because when said the guy came to kill him. And he wanted to use the media. He wanted to use Ghanaians to kill Rawlings. Kofo did not come to kill Rawlings himself. He came to use Ghanaians indirectly to crucify Rawlings because of the reconciliation. Sanka nipa ba kumpo be jina kasa na mi jina dem and Rawlings ba echi tuo papa timutua. Then he would throw the question back to Ghanaians. So right now, JJ Rawlings committed a crime, murder. What should we do to him? It's in Koba be Pontius Pilate the NB. The John the Baptist, no, that was what J.A. Kufuor was trying to do. He was going to make we Ghanaians crucify Rawlings. He was going to make us kill Rawlings. He would never touch Rawlings. He was going to use us to kill Rawlings. And it's not setting up reconciliation. It is a cannibal baku buy. And okay, say it is true. This day I was there. Rawlings buyer or Chituo and a judge for on one boat to pay. They would then turn the question and throw it to us Ghanaians. Right now we know. The facts are there. JJ Rawlings murdered a judge. JJ Rawlings killed somebody in the Ashanti region. In Tianya day, then he will refer to his experts. Oh, these are lawyers. Oh, the law says this. The legal terms are this. JJ Rawlings will have to face firing squad. No person bo Rawlings to kuno. Enti Kofo na Namgana ya papa Kofo or ya busum kokruko or a wicked man. The reason why JJ Rawlings never liked that guy was that the guy came in to kill him. He did not get anything on Rawlings. You can't say what I'm buofu. But logically, and the hono and my church no. And intina no Ghana, Kweku Bakumu were the people who were pushing for the reconciliation. Ain't it? No smart no. Say, hey, Kufuor there or yo or person come any boom. No, Kufuor's target for reconciliation was JJ Rawlings. The no was for somebody to just say na me them and a Rawlings by no bomb papa Timutu. They wanted a statement like that. Just that. They didn't get it. Into Kufuor no, the ambition in say he came to isolate Rawlings. Nanko be yine free ho, nanko be ma ye ni Rawlings. The way they did it to Kwame Nkrumah, sana you people with here. You saw the way they eliminated Kwame Nkrumah. They did not come and hold Nkrumah's neck to kill him. They came in a different name and they used the military to kill Rawlings. That is how these people are. Amunya different too. That is how the MPP has been built. If you remember, time of reconciliation by they were the champions of the reconciliation. It should happen. It is because they were very sure at least they will get one person to say na me jina hona Rawlings bo with mutu. That's all that they wanted. They didn't care about the other JJ Rawlings ku Ghana. Go back in our history. How many coups nesi wa Ghana? But why is JJ Rawlings coup so important and so visible to Ghanaians, especially the MPP? Because MPP first started some Ghana sama efri fa bae kotoka bae omo me ku nyina anya omo ipewu ana Rawlings nko aku na problem because they wanted to eliminate JJ Rawlings. Kweku ba ko nam no onye journalist o me see the certification and the birth certificate no do school. He did not graduate. So called Ampaw said and okora gempa. Kweku ba ko is a liar. And then I bought so na nam Ghana no. The fact in our way. Me, I don't lie, I don't hate anybody. Kweku ba ko I don't hate him, but I'm stating the facts. So that was the idea. And internet JJ Rawlings on peko for some internet focus adentina JJ Rawlings peko for some on peko for some because the agenda na JJ Kufuor the buy and JJ saw it. Ain't Kufuor the buy no na Wontumi nyahwe. So people began to JJ thought to say Kufuor was a lesser evil. Now you get it. Kufuor agenda na heavy. Kufuor made Rawlings know say I'm coming after you. Kufuor did not make Rawlings know say he was coming after Rawlings. So the same people before they cool Rawlings. They killed him. Kufuor my Rawlings says I am coming for you. I am putting this. He humiliated Rawlings, put Rawlings on national television for Rawlings to be answering questions he knew nothing about. Kufuor said that humiliated Rawlings on around the world. Like put the guy on national television and let the world hear him that he's a murderer. That is what Kufuor did. People burning you out way. Then I'm gonna say Yama Kufuor. No Kufuor sana de and Koti Kruma. You get it. I feel one picture no. Mon kwara na yaka Ghana asema mon shada steady into most na party bia na mu di akire. Kufuor do buy no. What Kufuor had done. JJ Rawlings thought to say Kufuor was too clear. He wanted to murder me. Kufuor did not show it. But Kufuor used other means to get rid of Rawlings. And that is why they still ended up killing Rawlings. Because Rawlings is one of the biggest mystery in the history of this country. Rawlings, one day, how? And these people, the way they handled JJ Rawlings' body, his funeral rites, they didn't even want the people who gave birth to Rawlings to have his body. Now, all the people me. Nanyamede abrade ya medium papa odi aminu anyamede memo obi fanya obi obati Canada Japan otumi ko gina pipi fo nim montoma me a na me flag bearer me de alankash beba back na alankash obi na pamo no okosrem no akodi na ya na atem na wakodi ya na atem na ya na se mentete eye sremufo ntemu a na wasaba santimem se what to pick up ama na ya na the nonsense of it na wakoka asem we na say ebi asem na okan kwa nyane na okan na say obi ebusa say okan asem we say ai wonkwa woni akani a ope president a what to pick up aman yana kwase ato betima kasa asem na chotumfo pick up truck yana is about pick up enye kofo na ba na wogu yana na there time can say I have bought yana a pickup this is a whole yana bantima yen ko tumfo a chine say okoton asase Canada Japan betima gina asem ato asase pick up ama bantima hene na a whole yana. Chiefs are trying to be kings. Chiefs are trying to underestimate governments. Okay, Ghana. Ahimfo are trying to underestimate the powers of government. But as government is bigger than any chief in Ghana. The government of the Republic of Ghana, the government, your constitution, no chief is above any government in Ghana. But instead of some of you chiefs, to sit down and ask yourself, anipa midi omo so no, edie ne hi omo, edie na omo pe, edie na wo se midi ani mo nsaka no. You have neglected your core responsibilities. Adie na mo beto ye na mo nananom eja to wo ma mo say it is you as a leader no making sure say wo nananom we chirima omo a wudi omo so no omo diye omo nya adwuma ekuro mu ate wa bo omo ho ban no ye gya no ato e na nkwase antokwa ye ne aban na eko. We are going to show say yeso cha aban into ba Ghana ahemfo are fighting government instead of ahemfo to use the little power they have to try and create opportunity for their people by pressurizing government. You know, ahemfo are rather trying to fight government. Which chief in Ghana is powerful than our constitution? We don't even understand our responsibilities as chiefs. Chieftaincy is now a TikTok fight. Chieftaincy has become who gets more views on social media. Chieftaincy has become whose picture is nice, whose uncle was this, whose grandfather was this, who was it. The nonsense must stop. You people should speak for the young ones.